This podcast is certified fresh. Freshmediaworks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Marketing Drive. I'm Chris Doelle, and this is the show where I use my commute to talk about one actionable marketing idea. And there is probably no more important thing in marketing than your call to action. I assume by now that most everybody knows what a call to action is, but quickly, a call to action is asking somebody to do something, whether it's on a billboard, a radio, advertisement, podcast, magazine ad, you name it, whatever way you're getting in front of people, you have to have a call to action. That includes in person, because a lot of times people need that. They need to know what's the next step, and it helps them. Trust me, if you say, hey, call this phone number, that's helpful. They're not going to go, oh my gosh, I can't believe the audacity of this guy to ask me to call a phone number. No, that's helpful. Here's how you find out more. Call this phone number, or go to this website, fill out this form, or click here to purchase. Whatever it is, you have to have a call to action. Oftentimes, people won't know what the next thing is, and it's our own, I don't know, it's kind of ingrained in people, at least in me, is you don't want to be pushy. You don't want to ask for the close, and say, okay, well, if you like what we're talking about, how about you become a customer? That feels pushy to some people, but it's helpful to the customer because they know what the next step is, and it leaves this weird little ambiguity, and it gets rid of that. If you're Coca-Cola, you don't have to call for action. You don't have to do that. Notice on their advertisements, it's all what's called branding. It's all, this is what's amazing about Coke. Buy this and your kids will call you on the holidays. Buy this. But they're not even saying buy this. That's what I'm saying. That's the branding. It's in the subtext of everything. Coke makes you happy. Coke makes your relationships great. Coke is an amazing company. That's all their marketing is. And when you're huge and you are a commonplace brand, people get it. They understand. They don't need the call to action. They know how to get the Coke. They know you walk into the store, you grab the Coke, you take it to the counter, you pay for it. Or they know you put your money in the machine and the Coke comes out. So they don't have to educate us on how to get a Coke. That has been ingrained in us. In fact, Coke is the easiest thing to get anywhere, and I'm talking generically about a soft drink, because you can get them at fast food, you can get them at grocery stores, you can get them at convenience stores, you can get them in buildings that have nothing to do with food or restaurants. They will be in the lobby, they'll be in waiting rooms. They have done a great job of making it ubiquitous and super easy for you to get a Coke. So they don't have to do a call to action. But your company, ABC Widgets or Joe Smith's Blinds or whatever, they don't know. The public doesn't know. How do I get the widgets? How do I take you up on your offer to do service, to use your service, especially if you haven't made an offer, if you've just kind of said, hey, I'm really great at this. I'm awesome at this. Here's some people who say I'm good at this. If that's all you've said, then they don't know. So definitely have a call to action. Make sure that it's clear. Make sure that it comes in quickly and is repeated later. All right. Thank you again for joining me. And here's a call to action for you. I want you to head over to iTunes. I assume if you're listening to this in iTunes, or you subscribe to it in iTunes, head over there and rate and and review us, please, because that will get it in front of more people, and it really helps. I appreciate that. So there'll be a link in the show notes. You can click there. You can do your rating, do your review. Hopefully it's 5-star and you enjoy it. But hey, if it's not, be honest. And if you want to leave feedback, ask a question, an idea for an upcoming show, you name it, use that voicemail line, 713-568-6361. There you go. You have 2 calls to action. You choose. Rate and review or call us, 713-568-6361. Thanks again for joining us. Look at that. I'm very royal right now. Joining me on the Marketing Drive, I am Chris Doelle, reminding you to keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Doelle. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.